Hi everyone, it's Adam Salties with a quick video on Coinos Printer. So this is a thermal printer that you can get off Amazon for about $40. And I've got it plugged into a Nano Pi device. This is a Raspberry Pi computer that runs Linux. And it runs about $40 Canadian as well. And what's happening here is this little computer is listening for payments through the Coinos API on the internet. So when someone sends a payment, it's going to tell the printer to print a receipt, which will show the amount and the tip. So here we've got a static QR code. This is for a merchant that I created, Bitcoin Cafe. It's just a demo account. And if I scan this with my camera, it's just a web address. So it's going to take me to the Bitcoin Cafe public profile page, where I can click on the pay button to send them a payment. And now I can enter the amount of my bill. So the cashier will tell me what I owe, or I might be able to see it off their till once they've entered the amount with tax into their existing point of sale system. So I can now step aside and copy that into my phone here rather than them having to enter it on their tablet. So I'll enter $1 and I'll add a 15% tip and send a payment. You can see right away the receipt spits out. And the merchant can verify by looking at this the amount that I sent. They don't have to trust the screen on my phone. They can look at this and they can staple this to the existing receipt that they get from their point of sale system and put it in the till. So at the end of the day, when they're doing cash out, if they're short a bunch of cash because they took a bunch of Bitcoin payments instead, they'll know to just total up the totals from all these receipts, and that should balance out at the end of the day. So this is my favorite way to set people up with Bitcoin now, because in the case where they're trying to use a tablet to have the staff enter the amount for someone to pay and then have the customer scan the QR and do that all on the spot, there's often hiccups with that because the staff may not have the tablet ready right away. It might not be turned on even, and this way the customer can have their phone ready to pay by the time they get to the front of the line. And often Bitcoin customers are savvy Bitcoin users, so they'll be able to handle entering the amount and sending the payment from their phone. And so they can step aside and do that just by scanning the QR code and pressing the pay button while the merchant begins to service other customers and the next people in line. And then when the payment does come through, it's easy for the staff to just see the little receipt come out, and that's it. So yeah, that's all I wanted to show today. I'll put links to these devices in the video description and a little tutorial on how to set this up. All the code that runs on this little device here to listen for payments is all open source, so I'll link to that on GitHub, and maybe you want to try it in your store. So thanks for watching today, and I'll see you in the next video.